So I'm Ninja Online, guys. Welcome back to Two Worlds 2. Two Worlds. This is Chapter 5. When we last left off, we had just finished going through a whole bunch of dialogue with Gandahar and Race to advance the main story. And now there's not going to be a whole lot of dialogue like that for a little while. So we were over here, but I did a couple things. So I actually went back to the Cormin village. I think it's Cormier. Anyways, I went back to this village, and there's two houses here. Now I went in both houses and looted the stuff. It was technically stealing, so if I got caught, I would have gotten in trouble for it. But I didn't get caught, and I took everything and I sold a bunch. So I got my gold up. But the biggest thing out of this was I got new pants out of it. So I got these chainmail trousers with linings. You can see the stats there. I also picked up this too. So when I get to level 9 and dexterity 19, which will be my next level, I'll be able to throw that on. And besides that, I might have picked up miscellaneous jewels and stuff, but nothing really noticeable. Basically, the only real thing I got from the loot there was the pants and the quiver. Everything else that I picked up, I just happened to sell anyways. No other changes besides that. I was going to maybe off screen a little bit up here, but I thought, nah. I'd let you guys see it. So that's where we are now. Of course, the first thing I see is a friggin' wolf. There we go. Silver wolf at that. And he's not alone, of course. That's the wrong weapon. Oh, we're gonna use our newfound sword that we got from that old smuggler's cave.
Die quickly.
There was actually a single attempt when I was going through looting that place where I didn't wait. So basically what ended up happening was the one door's locked and there's like a guard close by. It's where the town elder was. I waited for someone to walk in, then I just went in behind him because the door was locked. But there was one attempt where I didn't wait for that to happen, and I tried picking the lock myself, and I picked it, and then the guard seen me, so I lured him into the house. I talked to him. It took me like 15 minutes to kill him, and then I walked outside, and the guards were still chasing me anyway, so it was like, whatever.
Who are you to barge into my home like this? My regrets. I did not mean to. Farewell.
Hold, friend. I was mayhap somewhat hasty, but you startled me. I have need of a bold man.
A bold man, you say? For what purpose, pray?
A minor task. I need a rope which has just been used for a hanging.
Ye gods, why would you need something like that?
No questions means a fine reward. Will you do it?
I will get you a rope if that is what you need.
Fine, fine. I shall await you here.
This is indeed a strange request.
What is so special about a rope that has been used to hang someone?
That is my affair. Just think on the money.
So where can I find a rope like that then?
If I were a betting man, I would say Gallows Hill. A lot of groms hung there of late.
I'll take my leave now.
Farewell.
So he's clearly a necromancer. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure he tells us where to go. If I remember correctly, it's over here somewhere, isn't it? Yeah, right here. So he wants us to go all the way over there. We're gonna do it, but not for a while anyways. Just gonna continue on my main path. He actually has a house here, but it's locked up, and I think that's the only thing here basically, and the only way to get in. So we're just gonna ignore it for now. I'm actually not gonna try to steal from him or anything. I have really bad sneak, so I can't even really bother to, or be bothered to try to sneak. Okay, it's T. Just wanted to make sure I remember what button it was. So yeah, for now we're just gonna leave him be. Eventually we'll make our way down there and grab that rope from, but thankfully we're not on a timer or anything like that, so I can simply just say whatever and leave it for a time being. I believe up here there should be a little shack. Well, shack. It's like a inn almost. I want to say like a bar, tavern. I guess would be the best way to describe it. I haven't even got to use my bow that much since I started recording. Oh shit. That's a grizzly bear. Okay. I got this. I'm gonna kill the wolves first, and then we're gonna go for that grizzly bear. I want the experience, so. Shouldn't be too bad either. Once I get rid of all these wolves, then it'll be easy street from here. I'm almost done with these wolves. Just one more left. Just gotta be careful he doesn't hit me. Go ahead and set this trap down. There we go. We'll unload off on the bear here. Get free 10 seconds, and then after that we'll just finish him off. Doesn't really take much to kill these guys. Like I said, you just got to be careful because they are heavy hitters. Snuck that critical in. Oh, another one. Right on. Yeah, like I said, you just have to be careful because they are heavy hitters. So. And they're around my level, or at least equal to roughly my level. So I actually want to go in here first and talk to these guys. I will be coming up this way, but there's a cave like right here. So go ahead and activate this teleporter too while I'm up this way. I seen a shrine over here, but I don't know if it's a health or if it's a mana one. It's a mana, or health, I mean. Maliel shrine is health, and then the other one, I think, is just blatantly a mana shrine. That's what they call it. See if there's anyone of importance here. I know there's at least one guy that gives us a quest, maybe even two. Oh, these are all just, must be like recruits or something. Yeah, these three guys right here, I believe.
Do you seek me? Did Hargrast send you? He was right. I could not do it.
You mistake me for someone else. What is your problem?
Problem? Nay, he was right. I am not strong enough inside to become a mercenary. But you say you are not one of his men?
Nay, I am not. But what is that you tell me? You wish to become a mercenary? Very few people find that trait attractive, believe me.
Perchance. But I needed to do something. Anything. My father always said we must bend our backs and look to the soil, because the soil is all we know and all that we need. So I moved to Talmont, as far from my father as possible. I thought I would start a new life, completely different from what I had back home.
That dog in the background, though, that's in the game, by the way. That's not me.
Nothing changed.
Nothing. Only the soil is less fertile, and I must bend my back even more.
Who told you that the life of a mercenary was what you needed?
Hargrast arrived here a few months ago with his men. You must have seen them. Tough warriors, proud. They bow to no one. I thought it was my only chance. I was sure they would laugh at me, or even worse. But I had to try. Do you know what they did?
They gave you a test. If you passed it, you were in. Most companies and wandering bands do this to newcomers.
You see this? 'Tis a key. Hargrast gave it to me on that day. He said he would send someone to check if I had used it. I have not used it.
What is it for?
Hargrast said he found an active Dwarf Vortex in the ancient temple west of here. This key opens the gate to it.
He has such a passive
I
voice.
just had to go there and use it.
You can tell right away.
Sounds easy, does it not?
The reputation of that temple is known to me. I am not surprised you did not use the key. If you cannot give up when you should, you will make a good dead mercenary.
Aye. It took me a while before I came to terms with that. And the soil. But when I saw you, you know how it can be to abandon your dreams. Anyway, my thanks for lending me your ear. I had to get all that off my chest. If you wish, you may keep the key. Hagrast said it is of great value.
Aye, if it really is a Dwarven Vortex and not something else. I heard there were hardly any in the Dwarven Kingdom. Strange that they would leave one of them behind to be found.
Dwarven magic?
Nay, not magic, but some kind of essence that flows through the mountains. The dwarves used to bring their newborn to such places to give them strength and awaken their inborn talents.
I knew it was magic.
If it is true what they say, then it has the power to awake the dormant powers in your body. The effect lasts your whole life long, but it cannot be taken back, and it can be done only once.
I'm glad I did not use that key. It sounds very dangerous.
It must be protected somehow. I doubt that the dwarves would leave their sacred place guarded only by a small key. Methinks I shall try it, if you do not object.
The key was given to me. Now I have given it to you. I do not want it. It reminds me of my weakness.
Farewell.
Farewell.
So it's actually worth sitting there and listening to him go on about all that crap. We're gonna go and do that right now. We'll see. I know what I'm gonna come up against, like what's gonna happen in a couple seconds here. So I'm trying to prepare for it, but at the same time, the weapon I have right now is pretty shitty, and I don't want to imbue it with anything or enchant it, sorry, with anything, just because of how shitty it is. That's a bear. I'll take that toadstool. I'm gonna follow the path just so I don't have to screw around with that bear there. Take that toadstool. I love how the loading icon is like a disc roll or spinning around. Like I'm not even playing this off a disc, I'm playing this off of Steam. Like it's downloaded on my computer and it still shows that. I still love this game though. It actually has a tabletop to it as well. I never got to play it, but imagine it's pretty fun. Alright. I remember when we first started playing this, we used to use this as our hideout. Like whenever we'd play, we'd make this like our home and have these chests like our different things and whatnot. We'd store stuff in it. Like we'd put all our alchemy ingredients into one and weapons and armor into another and whatnot.
Won't open.
Pretty fun. Mayhap it's... Ooh. I'll take it. And this I will imbue. So we get 5 skill points from that to spend as we wish, and we also leveled up too. Just notice my dexterity 19, so I can use that quiver. Get that to level 5. 5. I don't want to work on overdrawing just yet, so I'll probably go with strong hand. Okay. I just want to check to make sure this does damage. Yeah, it does. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is imbue or imbue, enchant, whatever. Gonna put a whole bunch of this onto my weapon, and that's the damage I'm actually gonna do. So instead of doing the 44 to 57 damage, I'm actually gonna do 36 damage per hit. Plus, I still have other ones too. So I'm actually gonna do 57 damage per hit now. You can see it there. The only problem is there's 4 of them, and I'm actually fighting ghost dwarfs. It just says ghosts though for some reason. Well, I mean, pretty sure that's any ghost you encounter, it always says that, but Jesus Christ, they hit hard. problem is they do a lot of damage, and I can't, like, there we go. I finally got leverage with one of them being dead. It's two. There's one that's like right here that's weak. That one right there. Once it's just one-on-one, it'll be a lot easier to dodge and whatnot. Better heal up just in case because they're quick. There we go. That was all of them. Just 4 of them. But yeah. So let's go ahead and put that quiver on. 84 to 157. It's damn good. And I think that was it. We got a new, better blunt weapon. Does a crap ton of damage. And it's imbued with spirit. Heal ourselves up. And now we'll return back to where we just came from. Not to speak to that guy, you don't have to talk to him. But just so I can get another quest. So there's 2 quests there. One involves me going somewhere else, and then another one involves me... I like how fast my draw speed is. Makes up for how slow it used to be before. As I was saying, the one's actually for where... it's a quest I'm going to get for where I want to go. And then the other quest is actually just for a place I'm going to be in the near future. I don't know how near the future that is, but... I'm going to fight this bear, by the way, too. I hit him with a critical hit. Because his health dropped like 1/4% there. I think it was T. There we go. Got myself some experience. Got my trap back. And now, good old Tago is safe. Tago, however you pronounce it. You need not worry. So now I want to come back here and I want to talk to those other 2 guys. Because I can't remember which one specifically you have to talk to. I think it's the middle one, but I'm not sure. So I'm just going to talk to them both anyways, because like I said, I'm going to take the other quest, and I'm going to need it later on. Yeah, I think it's this guy, Alfron. Or Savaras, sorry. No, it's not. It's the other guy.
Welcome, stranger.
Yeah, it's the other
Do
guy.
you seek employment?
Oh, well.
That would depend on the work involved.
Those little swine have crossed the border and are in our mine. I want
Oh, no,
them
I was right.
kicked back to their own territory.
What little swine? Do you mean the Groms?
Nay, dwarves. For 5 years now, we have had peace and quiet because they have stayed on their side of the border. But they are back, and they hang any human they catch on their lands. Now they try to expand their territories, but they have already taken over an old mine nearby. I swear I shall stop them. And that is why I need strong men, soldiers.
This sounds like an army to me. I have no interest in this matter.
Nay, I also need some skilled mercenaries for some other tasks. We aim to kill one of their commanders, who will visit the mine soon.
That is something I can do. Pray, give me details of this task.
The mine is northwest of here. It is heavily guarded, so you must try to sneak in.
Do not meddle with my methods. Where is their commander?
He is somewhere inside the mine. I will give you 300 in gold for materials now, and 700 when he is dead.
Do you know why they have... do you know why have... Yeah. Do you know why have the dwarves chosen to cross the border at this time?
Who am I to know how their twisted minds work?
Why would the Brotherhood guard a border then?
That is not your affair.
This guy's giving me nothing. Farewell.
Farewell.
So that's the quest I wanted. However, I have to be extremely careful. This quest, I should be at like medium Like, I should be at par with this quest, but it's still going to be extremely hard.
Welcome. I am Holy. Are you one of the Alfron mercenaries, perchance?
I am a mercenary, but I belong to no Alfron.
Oh, do not misunderstand me, stranger. Alfron is the Brotherhood man for this region. He hires mercenaries to send to the Orna mine.
Why?
He hates dwarves. And now that they are in the Orna mine, he believes they will attack us.
Why does he not take Brotherhood warriors then?
He did. But he lost a patrol in the mine. His superiors forbade him to use the Brotherhood for this task. So now he uses mercenaries.
What do you want of me?
My brother was lost in that patrol. I hope he's still alive somewhere in the mine. If you find him, I will be very grateful.
Do not fear, I will find your brother.
In truth? Ah, you're a stout fellow. I will wait for you here.
Do you know anything about this mine?
I also wanted this quest too, never
Nay,
mind.
not much. 'Tis a dwarven mine that has not been used for many years. Mayhap Alfron knows more. Ask him.
Why is the Brotherhood at the dwarves' border?
I am not permitted to speak of this.
No one wants to tell me. It's probably have something to do with my reputation. I'm pretty sure if my reputation was higher, they'd tell me. What is your purpose here, then?
I am Brotherhood. My lips are sealed to all such questions.
Fine, fine. Then I bid you farewell.
Farewell.
That's something I actually wanted to show you off. Show you off? Whatever. So we've gained reputation since we've been playing. So with the Society, which the Mages Guild were considered to be a valuable aid to the Brotherhood, they speak of us with respect. Merchants Guild, we have nothing. Same with the Grazier. They're actually like the Thieves Guild, basically. Necromancers, nothing. Cargo Clan, nothing. Skeleton Clan, nothing. Combat efficiency, 98.87%, because we had that one death to the Reapers, actually. Yeah, that's what it was. And my stats there. I'm not going to go through them all, but 88 kills so far. 88 and counting. We picked up some stuff, right? No? Not really. They don't really have a merchant here, so I'm thinking I'll just go on. I got my teleport stone, so I should be fine. Abandon over here, eh? Pray thee.
'Tis dangerous to travel alone these days.
That tree in the background
Give me
just disintegrated.
5,000 in gold and mayhap I will
5K?
let you in.
Fuck that, I'd rather kill you all. Let you live up till now. Do not test me too
High
far.
type, eh? Then show me your metal and your metal.
Okay, that's fine. You'll be the first I kill. I'm gonna instantly loot him because I'm gonna forget about him. Just with the placement of his body, I know I'll forget about him. Nothing good, but I'm taking it all anyways. There's a second archer somewhere, but I want to draw these guys out into the open so I can see where they are. That archer must be through the bush there, on the opposite side. I think it's only one archer. Show me what you got, bandit. By the way, I noticed that weird glitch there. You see that, how his neck is compared to his head? Looks like his head's like discombobulated from his neck. The same thing goes for me, actually. I noticed it randomly when I was playing because armor affects your sneaking, so I took off my armor while I was trying to sneak. And you're not doing this to me. Nope. Who wants to play this game? I've seen something. I've seen a grizzly bear. Fuck, there's one behind him. I'm gonna warn him. But anyways, yeah, I took off my armor trying to sneak around because, like I said, armor affects your sneak in this game. And, well, I'll show you guys right now. It looks like my head's been, like, sewn onto my body. It's so fucking weird. But regardless. We'll just ignore that. That's why I wear armor.
Ah, that's
You
interesting.
have nothing. Forsooth. It's not a bad blade, but I have a better one. I think these are the same pants. They are. Neither are better, so when I combine them, I know they're not going to be better either. Yeah, not even close. Let's go ahead and drop the teleport stone, and we'll go take this loot back. I'm going to leave this in. I did decide that unless it's like huge trips or whatever, I'm going to leave the looting in. There it is.
Well,
Didn't even realize. My quiver's still better. Just want to make sure I don't sell anything I potentially want or need. Don't need any of these mana potions. Like I said, I don't really plan on using any type of magic on my character besides my healing magic, so I am gonna buy that. Nothing else I want, eh? No. How much money do I have? 8,000. That's not bad. Teleport zone.
What's
Up.
that?
Alright, I'll be back 1 second. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. Got caught up with something. There's another abandoned horse here now, but I'm not going to ride it all the way back to town. It's all shit armor. They still bothered to
Let's
challenge
have
me
a look.
anyways. Maybe they thought they had holy shit. That's that bow that the archer trainer had. Holy fuck, I can't believe I found one. Look at my attack now. 558 damage from the bow and from that. Does 243 damage, range of 55. To put in comparison, this was my bow here. 66 damage, 60 range, and my aiming speed went down by half. So that's a huge difference. Might actually stand a chance now. Yeah, like I said, I'm not going to take that bow. Or bow, that horse. Look at that bow though. Fucking sick. I love it. Well, let's continue to press on. Let's test her out, actually. Bet you if I got a critical, it would do like half damage. I bet you. It doesn't look like a huge change there, but definitely did some pretty decent damage for a bow. And I'm certain if I would have kept shooting arrows at the bear when it was trapped, I would have seen some big numbers. Well, wouldn't have seen any numbers, but you know what I mean. Would have dropped some good damage. I am going to go all the way up to that top part there before I go into the mines, just to explore it out. But I know there's nothing up there. Another bear right there. I'm going to try to avoid that one if I can. Doesn't look like it.